let's talk about something purposeful.
Joke goes, if America sneezes, the whole world catches cold. The plan is, of course, to emphasize that America, as one of the most powerful nations, has a great influence in the lives of people across the world. Starting from designer clothes, and even for a simple fashion. For simple foods that we eat, we adapted. Their culture, their tradition, and even their beliefs. We adapted, and it is the result of globalization. Likewise, whatever developments happening in China, it also affects the countries surrounds them. Another joke goes, God made the world, the rest are made in China. Imagine, from every very single clothes that we use, devices, technological devices, electronics, shoes, clothes, we can see a familiar mark saying, made in China. Furthermore, whatever happiness is being spread across the world, all countries take part for the action. It is because all countries are responsible for it affects each and every single of them. Those are only few indications that our world is globalized.
Technology as a result of globalization is changing our world. Our devices allows us to do things that were previously unimaginable. But it's not a good thing. Do our devices brings us together or are they just separating us? Are we more connected to knowledge or more likely to believe misinformation? We knew that the new technologies help save lives. But what about the health risk of being sedentary? Are we more distracted or are we more engaged? What are the effects of adding riches to relationships?
Devices, including our cell phones, computers, and other technological advances, leads us to do things that are before previously unimaginable. But for you, it is a good thing or not? What are the importance and significance of globalization, these devices? Is it really making our world a better place? Do our devices really brings us together or separates us? Do it really draws us to the right information and knowledge, or it paves a way to misinformation?
News has become a buzzword on the internet and in news organizations worldwide. While it seems easy to understand, determining what's fake or not is difficult. Many people rely on gut feel in deciding what is credible or not. This undermines real news.
We hear a lot these days about fake news. Sometimes fake news refers to false or highly distorted information that is intended to manipulate and mislead us. In other cases, bad actors use the term fake news to attack credible journalism because they want to confuse us about what is and isn't true.
Out of all the developments and innovations that we have today compared before, do you believe that this really makes the world a better place? Do you believe that it's worth the risk of climate change and global warming that we are experiencing right now? If we were asked a question, what is your purpose and what do you do for the world? Most of us may answer, to create changes, to create small changes in my own little way to make this world a better place. But how can we make a place that is better for everyone? How can we make this world a better place? If I were to ask the same question, my answer is the smallest thing that we can do to create a change and to make a difference in this world starts in our smiles, in our heart. It all starts in ourselves, in changing ourselves and making ourselves better. Through that, we can inspire other people. Through sharing the goodness in us, we can inspire our children, our brothers and sisters, our parents. It is a small thing that we can do, but in every day that we live, it creates great impact to them. Being a good citizen, a responsible one, the one who fulfills his or her duties. Again, it all starts in ourselves and it can create a great impact in the world. Thank you for watching. Bye!
and family as a way to keep in touch, and it could take weeks or even months for a response. If you needed to find out information or learn something new, the only place to go was a library, a bookstore, or your outdated set of encyclopedias. There was no Google, no Wikipedia, and no instant access to information. You had to physically go somewhere, look through books, and hope they had the information you needed. Researching before the internet was a time-consuming task, as books were organized by subject and author, and you had to flip through pages upon pages to find what you needed. Records, 8-track tapes, cassettes, and finally CDs were how we built our music collections. Going to the record store was half the fun, then buying an album and listening to it on a stereo or tape deck was the only way to control what music we listened to. The radio made for some long waits to hear the song you wanted, so it was much faster to just fast forward through a tape to find it.
What is your purpose in this world? What can you do for the development and for the betterness of this world? Perhaps, must the only answer to make this world a better place. To create actions that will make difference and changes. Now to think about the development that we have today. If you have given the chance to differentiate the life before and the life today, and you have to choose one, would you really believe in the world that we have in the past or the world that we are having today? If you were to ask a question, what is your purpose in this world? What can you do for the development and for the betterness of this world? Perhaps, must the only answer to make this world a better place. To create actions that will make difference and changes. Now to think about the development that we have today. If you have given the chance to differentiate the life before and the life today, and you have to choose one, would you really believe in the world that we have in the past or the world that we are having today? If I were asked what is the most meaningful quote that I have in myself, it is that I believe that each and every simple actions, even if it's the smallest one that we can do each day, as long as it is made by something good in our heart, it will create changes and it will create the world that is more better for everyone. So hi, come and join us. Come and join me to make this world a better place, to make this world good for everyone, not only for ourselves, but also for the future generation. Let us make this world a better place. Out of all the developments and innovations that we have today compared before, do you believe that this really makes the world a better place? Do you believe that it worth the risk of climate change and global warming that we are experiencing right now? Come to think about it. Hello, good day. One and all present watching this video, come and join me. One and all present and watching this video, hi, I am Sofia and we will talk about globalization. One and all present and watching this video, I am standing here before you all to share my thoughts through this setup about globalization. Hi, I am Sofia Thank you for watching. Bye!